to talk about what is arguably the stock of the day, and that is Waaree Energies. And Mihika, 17% for a stock which is not necessarily cheap. What explains this reaction?
Yes, the stock is up 17%, intraday high of 19%. It is actually around 2% away from the life high that it hit early in November of 2024 at around 3,116 rupees. And the 5-day uptick is over 35% on Waaree Energies. Now, this is mainly because of the optimism that built in for Q4. And Q4 was a strong show. When you look at the numbers, revenue up 36% on a year-on-year basis to over 4,000 crores. You've seen EBITDA see a 121% annual uptick to 923 crores. Margins have expanded over 880 basis points. In Q4, it stood at 23%, and net profit saw a 34% jump to 619 crores. Now, in terms of what helped the Q4 earnings, well, the top line growth was driven by a 53% uptick in production, which stood at 2.05 gigawatts, and margin expansion was one because of the higher top line growth, as well as a 25% fall in their stock purchases. In terms of your order book, 25 gigawatts currently, it's valued at 47,000 crores, and the order pipeline stands over 100 gigawatts, which is spread across worldwide. And they've also given an FY26 guidance. It's the first time the company is giving guidance. FY25 EBITDA was around 3,100 crores, but they've guided for an EBITDA in the range of 5,500 to 6,000 crores in FY26. Lastly, in terms of capacity addition, their solar capacity is expected to grow to 19.8 gigawatts by FY26-27 versus 15 gigawatts as of FY25. They're commissioning their 6 gigawatt ingot and wafer facility, which is under the PLI scheme, by FY27. Even the 300 megawatt electrolyzer manufacturing plant capacity 1 via PLI is expected to commission by FY27. And lastly, their entry into the lithium ion cell storage area, which starts with a 3.5 gigawatt hour facility, will also be operationalized by FY27. So we have a lot of capacity additions coming in over the next 2 fiscals.
Very interesting. Stock, of course, a buzz, 15.5% higher. In fact, we spoke to Amit Pethankar, who's the whole-time director and CEO of Waaree Energies as well. And, we'll probably get you a slice of that conversation shortly. But let's go across to Shivangi. Shivangi, what's, I know, limited in terms of chart and view, but is there any view at all that you can give us on Waaree Energies? What should a holder do at this point?
Of course, there has been limited data that I can study over here for this stock, but overall, we've seen that the momentum in the last few sessions have been quite a lot, and we are witnessing, around about a good rally and a follow-up today as well. And overall, looking at this stock, this has performed quite well. In the last 2 months, a good pullback from the lower levels as well. So definitely this is getting poised for a good move, but advice would be to take a stop loss and then maintain, because the volumes are a little shallow over here. But the next moves that we could expect is around about 3,100 levels, but closely watch out on the 3,000 mark as an important support level.
Shivangi,